Hi there and welcome to Lorena's Labyrinth. My name's Anna Pirelli. The comments that you see here are my views, beliefs, opinions, and sometimes they are not even my fully formed views, beliefs, and opinions. However, they are my understandings. Please do retain an open mind and reflect on any of the content and your comfort levels. If your views differ, please feel free to leave a comment. Also remember, it is possible to disagree in respectful ways. My way is not necessarily your way and vice versa. You might also find that some of the content on this playlist in regard to spiritual or universal laws, it resonates with you, meaning it feels right to you, while other laws may not feel right or they may not feel comfortable. If this is the case, the information is either not right for you or it is not right for you right now, and it might never be right for you at any given time. It really doesn't matter. As an earthy and practical person, I can put my hand up with all honesty and say that I have at different times had the same feelings about some of the content in here. And with some of them, I still have a level of skepticism within my viewpoints, but I choose to retain an open mind about the things that I don't fully understand for a few reasons. Firstly, because I believe it would be supreme arrogance to think that we all know all of the answers while we have a body. And because what is right for one of us is not necessarily right or suitable for all of us, and I choose to respect the differences. Please do leave your opinions, beliefs. Feel free to argue the points in a respectful way with any of the content on the slides and even my interpretations. And if you feel that you can add clarity around some of the content, we would all love to see it. Thank you. For now, though, let's explore the laws.
All creation is governed by law. The principles that operate in the outer universe, discoverable by scientists, are called natural laws. But there are subtler laws that rule the hidden spiritual planes and the inner realm of consciousness. Contained within these laws, or conditions, is the true nature of matter. Knowledge of these laws has an effect upon the mental urges. Mind is the builder. Stay in full mindfulness of the application of universal law as related to self and to others, and know that in love all life is given, in love all things move. In giving one attains, in giving one acquires. In giving, love becomes the fulfillment of desire, guided and directed in the ways that bring the more perfect knowledge of self as related to the universal, all-powerful, all-guiding, all divine influence in life. Love is life. When we go back, merge with the God source, in some infinitesimal but profound way, we expand the mind of God. Our higher self always points the best and most perfect way, and it is ours to listen and choose or reject what we hear. It does not blame, but patiently tries again to show the perfect way, the loving way. All of creation pushes forth. We are ever becoming. Identity ever remains.
Universal Law number 28. The Law of Fixation. One of the 7 laws of our solar system, under the 3 major laws, and governs the time of an individual's rebirth. This is the governing law on the mental plane, finding its greater correspondence in the law of karma on cosmic mental levels, and has a close connection with manas, the 5th principle. As a man thinks, so is he, according to his thoughts are his desires and acts, and so results the future. The mind controls and stabilizes, and coherency is the result.
So, this is one of those laws that I look at and I get that flat, dead expression on my face while I start to process the content. Okay, so I can get and understand that this is one of the 7 laws and it's governed by the 3 major laws. Now, I can't remember exactly what they are at the moment, and I probably should do a specific video for that because I actually have put them all together. I'll look at doing that in the very near future. Anyway, I can understand that this law relates to the mental plane, the power of the mind, and I can understand it to a certain level because, of course, I do numerology reports, so I understand the implications when the law refers to the correspondence, that's in quotation marks, with the law of karma. And this is because when we do a full numerology report and we have access to the birth time of an individual as well as the date, we can actually give them a divine blueprint, and that outlines the nature of the karmic path for a person as well, which is quite fascinating, to be honest. I don't know whether that's very common, but that's something that I do when I do them. The other thing is with numerology that a good report will go beyond the primary path, which is your ruling number, and there's a secondary path that we haven't discussed in the numerology content yet, which is your day numbers. So where am I going with this? So within a good report, we and the person that we're doing the report for gets an insight into the past life karma and what they can expect to be working through to an extent on the earth plane, because nothing is, even with a numerology report, it's not all completely laid out on the table for us. We have to do a bit of work ourselves. And I just want to clarify here that actually, as far as finding or getting the clear understanding of what your divine path is, in my experience of putting together stuff, part of really showing to me what I was meant to be doing with my life and the difficulties that I could expect and how I might manage them. This was all kind of outlined to me, not only by doing the full numerology report, but also because I looked at the astrology. I got a full astrological report, and we have things like north nodes, and most people may not be aware of that. But if you can get a really good numerology report that incorporates your birth time and your place of birth, then that will generally give you a whole lot more insight. And then the other part, to me, establishing awareness about my own pathway as well, also included being able to access and communicate with my guardian angel. And this is because guardian angels have all got purposes, roles and functions as well, and they have a divine path. So I know that's possibly a bit choke out there for you at the moment. If it is, just set it aside and focus on the astrology and the numerology if that's enough for you for now. But if not, try and have an open mind and go and explore what the angel content can show you as well, because I have no doubt that once you connect, it will actually make sense to you. Anyway, moving along, let's take a look at what manner is. I, of course, go to the dictionary because I love the dictionary for defining just words. The manner is defined as the power of the elemental forces of nature embodied in an object or person. So from a holistic perspective, I interpret this law in its entirety, the law of fixation, as saying, yes, we are all working through karma or past lives, but we are also all empowered through the divine at a physical and earthly level to be able to direct, shape and create a destiny by directing the power of our thought and vision to create the unity that we desire. That is unity of mind, body and spirit. And because everything is associated with a polarity or a duality, we can manifest in solid form our earthly dreams and expectations. Now, of course, I think there should be a disclaimer on there as well, that this is when we are in alignment with our divinity, if you like, because when we are in alignment with our divinity, this is where a bit of rationale goes in. You know, if I want to put it into the flowery words that some people will use that I'm not really comfortable with, you know, if our vision is God's vision, then God's vision for us is that we feel peaceful, harmonious, happy, loved, all of those positive things. So when our vision is in alignment with them, we're going to be picking the same things, the best things. We're not going to be trying to force our ego or force situations to happen and occur simply because that's what we want. We've let go of ego. So as usual, of course, these are just my interpretations, my understandings. I invite you to leave your thoughts, beliefs, understandings yourself. Perhaps we can expand on this knowledge. I thank you again for being part of my journey, and I wish you a blessed day. We're coming into 2024. I'm going to have some special content up for you. All right, take care, my friends. Be blessed. Bye-bye for now.